Seal earlier on, getting a couple NJPR wins along the way, and facing off in Hero Illusion's quarterfinals against SmashBros. Again, one of our other dark horse players here today. Again, we have the 13th and 14th seed fighting for 5th. That is the essence of NJ Regional, bro.
You never know what you're gonna get. There was wins already at CEO this week. This weekend.
Let's go, Quaze, yeah.
With Quaze over.
That's fail-safe champion, Quaze right there.
Yeah, Quaze over Dominator, and now at a New Jersey regional, you get 13 and 14 for 5th. Nothing ever goes as planned. Nothing ever goes as seeded.
Nothing ever happens.
But that makes everything always happen all the time.
Exactly. It's Schrodinger's thing. Nothing ever happens, but everything happens at the same time.
Schrodinger's bracket.
There you go. If I don't look inside the start sheet.
Okay, locking in the Sephiroth, though, from Justinjpeg side of things. Meanwhile, SmashBros with that tried and true Lucas does have a Steve in the pocket we may see at some point if the need ever arises. But so far, SmashBros has been kind of very heavy on just solo Lucas for months now.
Yeah. I think to start out here, I think starting out with Sephiroth is a pretty safe pick considering Sephiroth's strength in the matchup, given how the PK boys tend to struggle with the sword characters with bigger disjoints, and Sephiroth is the epitome of that, you know? They huge hitbox to keep Lucas out, but still Sephiroth is a very forward player, you know? Definitely does not take it slow by any means necessary. One character who can overwhelm very easily, it's going to be Sephiroth.
Yeah, the downside with Sephiroth, that's like if you're not able to appropriately keep someone out or utilize something like Shadow Flare to always make it so that your opponent does want to back off from you, you're just subject to so many of the overwhelming offensive resources that so many characters have at their disposal. Luckily, Wing is going to help out for at least a little bit here, trying to find this stock on SmashBros as he's poking and poking away. Utilize the second jump and many back airs, but the down smash mix-up does find the stock. 92% damage already applied to SmashBros, though, so this Wing will not last the full stock.
Already early on, we're seeing SmashBros doing a good job of mixing up his approaches on the horizontal, right? Like opting for the either the like the typical short hop Zera, opting for like focusing there with the PK Thunder and just popping out because Sephiroth's hurtbox is saying question mark. And like either going for like opting for like the short hop Nairs or the up airs right there as well. You know, it's like forcing Sephiroth who typically plays on like a linear plane with the F tilt and like the forward or something of the sort, to mix that up and constantly be on the move where he doesn't want to be.
Yeah. It makes it really difficult to try and constantly weave around someone with such good airspeed while you're... Oh, hello. 3 extensions with the Zair cancels, trying to apply a little bit more shield pressure. That shield looking very low. But at 115, some big damage came up while Justinjpeg had the Wing, and the back air is going to seal the stock. Even playing field as the blade dash through, no down Zair cancel. Justin looking really solid, just too greedy. Too greedy, and that led to all, like, what was that, 35-some%? Barely able to get by the PK freeze. One more hit ought to do it. But Justinjpeg found his way back. Oh, hello.
Get up attack, gonna save him there from that down smash. Hanging on, trying to take the stock soon. It's a little greedy there with the down air, but the Wing online, you have a lot more of the extra movement to keep you try here for this. Lucas making back up to the down smash. A little results with that one. Not going down there just yet. Opting for the PK freeze. Goes all the way out there. Doesn't find it. It has the point blank PK fire. Still not going to peek it. PK fire coming back. Oh, just barely clipping back there. The PK fire is going to close it out. SmashBros hanging on through thick and thin. Taking game 1, but Justinjpeg keeping it relatively close.
Yeah, super, super tight. The unfortunate part about Justin is it seemed like he was really trying to find the ledge option that would get around SmashBros doing feinting some sort of like a ledge pressure at the ledge with like a down angled forward tilt or a down smash, and then mixing up between jump back PK fire.
Yeah.
So we saw roll, get caught. We saw get up attack, get caught. We saw neutral get up, get caught. So if he's able to figure out the timing or just a proper option to get around that exact ledge trap from SmashBros, these stocks will be surviving so much longer. But as long as SmashBros has a beat on the ledge play, it's going to be really hard for Sephiroth to use that as a position of strength.
Speaking of position of strength here, SmashBros doing a fantastic job of holding the mid-range. Not only where Justinjpeg's coverage with F-Tilt is being negated a lot by the PK Fire, but also catching him jumping in with the quick up specialist, catching him with the nairs, catching him with the reactive up airs. And when you're sending it back off stage and suddenly Sephiroth's in a precarious position, he's going to die to the tail of that PK Thunder. Ew.
I don't even think he was making it back after losing the second jump from the wing. Like, oh, you might not make it back now. Yeah.
My God, that's gore. That's gore of my comfort character.
That is, that's tough. And
that's tough.
A million reasons why Sephiroth just like is randomly extra exploitable. Just doesn't have the same type of overwhelming strengths that other characters in DLC Pack 2, let alone other characters in the base game, seem to have. PK Freeze looking for the follow-up, but no dice from SmashBros, yet still in a commanding position to recover all the way back with the Zair. Looking for the big punish and looking for big swings on all sides. Justinjpeg needing that Hail Mary, and yet he just can't find it.
Not only does he fall out of the Octoslaps, but then he misses the ledge too. That I've never seen a more 30 seconds of Sephiroth moment trademark than the end of that game. That's mad funny.
So Rob, right? That's right.
Yeah, no, that's it. I'm agreeing. That's it. There's no commentary to add to that because there's no. Maybe there's no.
Nah, man.
It's like even if you do have like some semblance of faith, you've been moving on the Rob all day. You've got the momentum. You've got the wins on the character too, right? It's like you might as well go down one last hoorah, you know? You trust the robotic operating buddy? You do.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't, you know?
He reached in his
buddy in his name.
Yeah. Just go into that cardboard box of old relics, stuff you had when you were a kid, and pull out the robotic operating buddy.
More reliable.
When you need him, he's there. Now, there is plenty of experience in this venue for the Rob matchup. Everybody's got to know it. In Smash Ultimate in general, there's a lot of good Robs. But there's a lot of good Robs for a reason. No matter the on-paper strengths that characters like Sephiroth can have, generalist characters like Rob, who have a lot of solid strengths and some exceptional ones without major key weaknesses, are always going to have a massive place. Just a down tilt though. Okay.
Oh my.
No resources.
God. So the rotor arm. Oh, you know what? That was creative. Okay. It was definitely not the right idea, but like someone that doesn't play the character, I understand I see the vision.
I see it if he, maybe the B reverse was accidental, picks it up with the back air, doesn't matter, still holding onto the stock in the stock lead, which is the important part here. Now you can go back to that game plan that you wanted to do as Sephiroth, which was chip away, but the down tilt grab for the up throw on the platform, that was actually gross, but SmashBros with the pickup.
Very good stuff there. Now just looking to get back in the driver's seat here. Getting a lot of these down tilts throughout the entire day. Justinjpeg was really, really good at finding most of the damage of like challenging the normal conventions of the character's game plans. You know, like getting in there, just, oh, you want to do that? No, down, get out of there. And then throwing in the jabs in there every once in a while. He's like, get off me, tool. They go back to the projectile loop. Oh my. That was very scary.
Yeah, thought he could confirm off the gyro, but the fully charged trying to keep it safe as possible or catch SmashBros sleeping at the wheel. Doesn't there with the grab up to up air. Has the right option off the down throw, and this is a lead for Justinjpeg. Looking mighty well.
Yeah, trying to find some more pressure there with that gyro in hand. SmashBros trying to fight back here again, opting for the down tilt. I think doing a great job finally like combating him again, like reminiscent of again the web set of covering so much of that aerial pressure where SmashBros can't rev up as easily as he typically would against Sephiroth. There comes a big absorb there from the Robo Beam. Could be a tie turner here. Yeah, just get your grippy mitts on him. Hold on.
This Rob in general has been a tie turner for Justin. Like, he has been in full control of the game since the start. Rob's better ground normals has been absolutely huge when it comes to making sure that he can contest SmashBros at the range where he wants to be at. Rising fair in order to shut things down. Dash attack for the combo. Robo beam for extra extension. Justin is looking for the final hit, but can't do so with the down to the ledge. Get the down smash for one more chance at an edge guard. No dice, but Justin's in full control here, Momo.
Looking ever with the slow chart at ledge, looking to close out soon. But the back throw is going to ruin SmashBros. The mix-up DI 154. Max rage on this Lucas. Wait a damn minute. Game is not over. PK5 looking to catch Justinjpeg on the back foot right now. For any of these Nair trying to hold the space right now. Looking to punish eventually. Big parry, but nothing off of that just yet. Nair, it's a dash attack. Wait a minute. Up air is coming out to a forward air. SmashBros, one good hit. Honestly, give us a great position. Wait a minute. Ooh. Parry again. Another
parry on the Nair, and we're at 87% here, Momo. Like, things are falling faster and faster and faster. Cascade failure coming online for the Rob as SmashBros keeps on punching, but the roll on gets caught. Able to put together just the right option in just the nick of time, but going from 0 to 90% against a max rage character of any kind is concerning.
Oh yeah, 100%. Definitely SmashBros thank these lucky stars in the moment, you know, trying to bring it back into it. Still has some semblance of momentum in this set. J-Peg looking to try to coast around the Rob throughout the entirety of that game. Definitely still has a lot of momentum here as well. The Rob is looking as poised as ever before, you know. It's like definitely the one to,
You know, I didn't think we would bring it out, but the Lucas was ready for the Sephiroth, but this Rob, it checked a lot of where Lucas is particularly strong.
Yeah.
So having to Steve in the back pocket to say, hey, for common matchups that give Lucas a really hard time, an unnecessary hard time, don't worry, I've got a meta pick for you right here.
100%, man. I think that Steve was definitely a pretty optimal pick considering where Justinjpeg was playing. Now, I'm just trying to do the exact same thing, but now you actually have a lot more potency over your recovery. You're going high with the minecart. I'm doing the TNT, the hidden behind the block. Wait a minute.
Reveal.
Oh, who's that Pokemon?
Surprise, it was a bomb the whole time.
Behind the up tilt into the back air. Again, think of those triple walls, you know, like that. This Steve has definitely got a lot better since the last time I've seen him, you know? And SmashBros is cascading back and shifting momentum a lot more in his favor, considering that Justinjpeg cannot just wall him out for free. Because when you wall him out, what does Steve do? Gets his own materials back up, and he builds his own wall.
Yeah, only one iron here. That's something Rob has always been good at, just as a matchup-wise. His buttons are so big that destroying blocks and getting at the Steve in the gooey center has always been really, really good for Rob to do. So traditional Steves can sometimes falter if trying to subscribe to that normal Steve game plan. What Steve players really need to do is get used to poking at Rob with your big buttons and challenging his airspace with things like minecart and dash attack and everything in between. Barely missing the follow-up off the minecart pop-out, but footstool anvil will do it. If there's anything that SmashBros has, it always has been a technical proficiency. You see him at every tournament practicing with his two mains, trying to make sure he can always do anything at every time, but the gyro toss into rotor arm, setting up for some big damage and trying at least to keep SmashBros on the back foot.
Another diamond right there, looking to get back into the mix here. Justin's doing a fantastic job here again of catching Justinjpeg. We're talking about this flowchart did all day, you know, opting for a lot of dropping down with those nairs most of the day, keeping himself covered on those platforms. And now Steve actually can actually challenge that with his up tilts, with the walls finally, and then getting caught out, getting a little too comfortable throwing out those beams. Getting caught out by the minecart there. Another minecart coming out. Could roll through from Justin, but again, the rebuttal coming from that one, getting a little too comfortable. That F smash, he's still not going to do it. They're just going high with the nair. They're keeping him at bay at the ledge. Electra mix-up angle. Whoa. Oh,
but going low against Rob with no hitbox on that recovery, like, it's a death sentence. That spike is active for near 7 frames, and it's going to make sure recovering at any traditional timing is absolutely brutal. Yeah, the weird reflect, but just be lucky that Robo Beam's big enough to actually damage the block. Seriously. Some projectiles are not that lucky, and that makes Steve's blocks even better than they already are. Conversion with these diamond tools to 75%, and a plenty chance to mine away.
Not the taunt. Waiting for SmashBros to rebuild that wall and finding some good damage off of that. forward air. One more conversion will definitely do it for him to close this game out. Trying to pick up there the up tilt. Then again back, the gyro gonna come and clutch for Justin there. The forward air. 117 on this Rob, looking to reset. Diamond Tools being rebuilt again. Not gonna find the landing here just yet. Oh, here we go. Nice little two-piece, but the empowered minecart will do it on the overzealous back air. As the SmashBros taking it 3-1 with the Enderman.
That's tough. Almost every character falls victim to the Rob backer there. That general type of idea and that general type of timing, because Rob like moves so far out of the way, the backer hitbox is so big, but because minecart has those hyper armor properties, you're just able to power right through any hitbox or be so fast with the empowered minecart that you hit before the backer is even able to come out. Justinjpeg kind of getting caught in his own muscle memory a little bit. Was that a win box off the forward tilt? Does Photo have a win box?
I don't think so. You might have just made that up.
Did I? I just...
Yeah, we could run with it right now. It'd be really funny. We could start a new campaign of misinformation. Yeah, Lucas Estel's had a win box the entire time. What do you mean?
Well, like,
wait, he pushes his hands out. You remember PK Win from Mother 2?
He's just lying.
You don't remember that in the Klonko fight where he uses PK Win? You guys aren't real ball knowers, clearly.
Yeah, clearly you haven't played Earthbound Beginnings, where a PK Wind is used. No.
It's a really good tool when you're like walking, and you can like use it in the overworld, like on the sidewalk to push the leaves away for Miss Johnson's yard. You know, it's crazy.
Yeah, you can pick up ob jobs in the village with the dinosaurs to help help push over the dinosaur eggs.
Anyway.
Just lying.
No, what? Come on, bro. I would never lie.
Yeah, in fact, we've never lied ever.
On the mic,
lying is
not
wrong.
on the misinformation. Truth. Truth news.
So well played from Justin. Excellently earned 5th place. Falling victim to SmashBros and the combination of Lucas and Steve. But we go from one Steve Rob to the other as we head up to winners finals. Losers semis will come up later with SmashBros and Delta Force, who took it 3-2 over Beast in a match off stream. A 3-2 heater of a set. But we got to get to that winners finals. We got to get to our final 4, and our final path needs to be created starting right here, right now, with those 2 players that you see one of behind us. That's Syrup.
And there's the other
one. And that's